What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys had a good Christmas and a Happy New Year. In today's video, we're going to be talking about Hogwarts Legacy and Harry Potter. So, settle in, grab a snack, drink, whatever you like eating or drinking. Or maybe even pop on the top, as Josh would say. But, let's get into this. And I have a lot to talk about, so let's do this. We are under a month away from the release of Hogwarts Legacy, so I figured why not make a video talking about Hogwarts Legacy and my love of Harry Potter and how I came to find it. I first found out about Harry Potter and the Wizarding World when I was in middle school. I can't remember too much of how I found out about the books, but I know that as soon as I read them, I really got into it. And so far, since middle school, I read the books twice, and I plan on reading them again, all of them, by the time Hogwarts Legacy comes out, but I might not be able to read them all by the time that happens. So far, I've read the first one, and I want to get to the second book very soon. I plan on ordering them all off Amazon, so hopefully I can do that and get them here by then. But, throughout the years, I've always wanted a game like this. A game to where I can explore Hogwarts and be my own wizard and be a student at Hogwarts. I've always wanted what it'd be like to be a wizard and actually go to Hogwarts, honestly. Actually, but 2 days ago, I had a dream that I was a Hogwarts student, and I met Harry, and I met Hermione, and I met Ron. I remember in full detail of me having a conversation with Hermione, so that was pretty cool. And honestly, I'm very hyped for this game, though I should not have too big of expectations, because they might have some things that isn't what I expected, or maybe they don't have something that I don't like. I don't know. I can't. Because one thing you guys got to think about is that they're not going to have Hogwarts to full detail. Not going to have everything to full, like in the books. So we're gonna figure that out once it comes out. And I'm just excited for this. And I want to talk about some details of the game that I've saw so far. Because so far they've had 2 showcases, and they also had something to do with the PlayStation network thing they had about back, I think it was May, I think they had that in. So I'm going to talk about that as well. I forgot to mention how Harry Potter actually has some relevance to my channel and what I do on this channel, because in the Harry Potter world, there's goblins, trolls, there's pudgy wudgies, centaurs, there's werewolves, vampires, all kinds of stuff that I talk about in this channel. There's ghosts. For example, in the at the Hogwarts Castle, they had the nearly headless Nick, one of the famous ghosts that from that castle. So there's a lot of stuff that I do on this channel that has to do with Hogwarts Legacy and Harry Potter. So that's one of the reasons why I wanted to talk about this on the channel. So far, they've talked about the room requirement, which what that is a room where it's your own rooms where you can customize it. It's where you can learn spells, make potions, and stuff that will help you on your journey and help you grow as a wizard throughout the game. There's also a thing called I forgot what it's called, but it's like a little, what is it called? Like a little habitat. There's like 3 of them. And there's habitats for beasts and creatures that you find in the world that you can help and heal. And you can put them in their habitats as a pet. And it's kind of like a zoo in a way, but different. It's a place to where you can put the creatures and stuff in there and help them and heal them and just play with them and take care of them. So that's pretty cool. The whole room requirement is honestly very cool, because they showed a lot of customization, which I'm going to put right now as I talk about it. I'm going to put it in the background here. But yeah, I can't wait to explore that room requirement. I can't wait to customize it. I can't wait to find the creatures and to see what creatures we can tame and put into this habitats. So I think it's pretty cool. There's one habitat that I saw that looks like it might be a water habitat. So I'm wondering if we can go in the waters, swim, and find creatures that are in the water and tame them as well. So if they can, that would be very cool. There's one thing that's also cool that I've seen in the staircases is that you can use all of the curses, the forbidden curses. So that's going to be interesting. Apparently you can go down a route where you turn evil. So that's pretty cool. And you could choose not to use those forbidden curses as well. Which I might do 2 games. Because apparently there's multiple endings depending on what you do and what you choose. So that's going to be cool to be able to do multiple playthroughs and do different choices and stuff. So that's going to be cool. The other thing that I talked about was you're able to make friends and companions. And there's other characters that you can be friends with. Also, apparently you can run into a Weasley at Hogwarts. So that's gonna be cool to see one of the ancestors of Ron and his family. So that's gonna be cool. But yeah, I can't wait to interact with the companions and just to see where that goes and what leads us to in the story it leads us to. Apparently there's different quests and stuff that happens depending on which friend or companion you meet and become friends with. I'm not so sure about romantic relationships or anything like that. They haven't really talked about anything like that yet, so I'm not sure anything about that. But yeah, that's pretty cool. They also talked about the plot. The plot apparently has to do with the Goblin Rebellion, and I just wonder what's going on with that. There's also human wizards that are with them, evil wizards that are going to help them. And I'm not so sure what our character what our character has to do with all that and why he gets things into it. But I'm excited to see the story unfold and write my own story as a wizard and see how it changes it going forward. It also has me wondering, depending on how you change the narrative, I wonder how that will affect Harry's story. Maybe they might show like a thing at the end showing how it affects his story possibly. That would be cool if they did that. And I honestly would. There's so much stuff that I can't wait to see in this game. There's also house elves, which I'm excited to see that. From what I saw, it looks like we might have our own house elf, but I'm not entirely sure. But that's what I saw on some of the trailers and stuff. They also showed can't say it right, guys. They showed broom flying, and they also the hippogriff. How you can ride the hippogriff as a mount. You can ride it on land or ride it as it's flying around in the world. So it's honestly very cool. That's going to help with exploring the whole map. Apparently it's going to be a big, big map. And it's going to be a lot of exploring. There's going to be dungeons you can explore. There's going to be caves. And all kinds of stuff you can explore. You can also go to Hogsmeade. For those who have not watched Harry Potter, anything like that, Hogsmeade is where it's the final stop on their train on Hogwarts Express. It's their final stop before they get to Hogwarts. They stop there and they end up going over over the lake, I forgot where else they go over a bridge. One of the two. I forgot how that goes. One thing I forgot to mention about Hogsmeade is that it's a little village. There's stores you can go to that sell broomsticks, that sell wands, clothes, that kind of stuff. And so we're going to be able to explore that and go to the stores and check that village out as well, Hogsmeade. So that's going to be cool. One last thing I want to talk about is the Dark Arts Arena. You only get that arena if you pre-order the game, I believe. The Definitive Edition, I think you gotta get in order to get Dark Arts Arena. There's 2 other arenas in the game that you automatically get no matter what edition you get. But Dark Arts Arena is an arena where you can test out the curses and see if you want to go down that route. So you want to be an evil wizard and use those curses. So you get to test them out without no consequences. You don't get no consequences if you test them out in the Dark Arts Arena. So I think that's cool. You get to test them out there and all of your other spells and stuff that you might want to use. Also, if you go to the game, you would also get a Dark Arts robes and I think Dark Arts mask, I believe. And you also get this mount. I forgot what it's called. I think it's like a festival or something like that. I forgot exactly what it's called, but it's something to do with Dark Arts. So that's going to be cool to see. Since I pre-ordered. I actually just pre-ordered today. So I'm excited for it to come out. I got the Definitive Edition. Pretty sure it's what it's called. And yeah, that's all I really want to talk about in this video. If there's anything I missed, let me know in the comments. Let me know what you guys think of the video. But I just thought it'd be cool to talk about Hogwarts Legacy, especially with all the topics I talk about on this channel, since there's, all kinds of lore and mythological creatures in that universe. So I think it's pretty cool to explore and talk about, and I'm just hyped for it. And if you guys want a review of the game when it comes out, let me know. I'll make another video of it. And I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next one. And remember, adventures out there. Don't stop exploring. And peace out. Until the next one, have a good one.